Good morning. Okay, so my big camera, something's wrong with the lens. It's not focusing. That's okay. We're gonna go with the GoPro for now. Hey, I'm gonna daily vlog again. Now, I have so many things to tell you about, to catch you up about, but basically what I wanna say is that this month, I'm gonna tell you all sorts of stories, all sorts of crazy stories. I'm gonna tell you stories about how I rode 930 miles with Shane across the West Coast. I'm gonna talk about a very special jersey that I'm wearing under this that I'll show you later. I will talk about the time where I rode 200 miles across Wisconsin on a group ride. Talk about Masters Nationals, how I almost became a Masters Road National Champion. What? Talk about diet and that sort of stuff because I've changed a lot. Talk about bikes, and there's so many stories to tell you. There's so many things to catch you up on. And there's so much journey we will go through on this month. Okay, but what about today? So for one, this is not my house. This is a rental house. Every single year since I've known my wife, we've been together for 18 years, 19 years. We got together when we were 18. Crazy, right? Her family has come to Cayucas for Thanksgiving. That's like their thing. So that's what we've been doing, and then we're here, and we'll go home later, and the whole vlog will take up back at home. But today, we are gonna go on our second annual Jeff Linder NorCal Cycling video coast ride. I'm early or he's late. This has never happened before ever where I'm here before someone else. So while we're waiting, ow, dude, that's sharp as shit. Wow, it's gonna flat my tire, bro. Look, I'm gonna talk about all my bikes and the whole thing and my setup, and because right now, and I'll have a whole video on this, my setup is the best setup that's ever been created ever. You've never seen it ever before, ever. It's so unique. I'm such a special snowflake. I'm an innovator. So just real quick, one by everything. I'm a one by fanatic. Every bike I will ever ride from here on out will have a one by. Today we're riding the Aero Road, the new Aero Road with the one by rotor setup, 54 in the front, 1146 in the rear. Now, I'm gonna get all into the gear ratio, and already someone's like, one by stupid, the gears you told. Whatever you wanna ride is what you wanna ride. Ride whatever you wanna ride. I don't understand this whole thing of like, it has to be this way, like do something different. Ew. One by oval ring, Cadex wheels, my bars. I'm gonna talk about why my bars are funky like this. Oh, but hey. I'm early, kinda.
That's the first for you.
That is a first.
Yeah.
So I was saying, this is our second annual post-Turkey Day ride, yeah?
Yeah.
We're gonna make it a thing.
Oh, wait, are you allowed to call it Turkey Day?
Tofu Day.
Oh.
All right, so kind of a crazy story about like 6 years ago, we were out the Monterey road course, I think for Masters districts. And at the point, which I think your teammate won or you almost won or
yeah,
whatever, Jeff comes up to me after the race and it's like, hey man, you know, how do I get started in YouTube? At that point, he was doing like 100 to 200 views per video. A lot of people at that point would have went, cool, too much work, bye. But not Jeff. Jeff put in the work, and then like 6 months later, you had one kind of go viral. How did you go from regular racer to then, I mean, now you're a staple in the content creation scene?
I'm stubborn both on and off the bike because Tyler's right. Like, it does take a lot of work. And I just enjoyed it. Like, I enjoyed making the videos. I still do. And I think that's what I tell people too when they approach me, or just like I approached Tyler years ago. It's not easy. And if you're doing it to make a quick buck, do something different, because it's gonna take a long time to gain a following. And I just enjoy it. I love every single time we talk about race commentary. Every video idea I come up with. Nobody's telling me, there's no advertisers saying you have to make content this way or anything like that. it's all stuff I want to do.
Is that when I first started, I tried to do something that no one else was doing. So then I started doing like informational things because no one was talking about it. Then people started doing that better than me. Then I started doing race breakdowns and I kind of did well with that. But then this guy comes and just starts crushing it. Like not only doing great breakdowns, but winning. And that was something I could not do. Without you really knowing it, Jeff, you pushed me into an uncomfortable place where I had to evolve my content. I'm gonna go do things no one else wants to do. I have now found the thing that my calling, and that's gonna move me into my next thing. You boys in Stars and Stripes!
Danny Boy said, way to go, Tyler and crew, keep her going one pedal stroke closer.
Okay, that's a legit jersey. That's legitimate.
Okay, if you're riding in that jersey, you're pulling the entire ride today. I'm not seeing the wind. In fact, I'm getting in the draft right now.
Now I'm gonna talk all about this, future episodes and stuff like that, but ultra distance, national champion, unbelievable, and not to be hippy dippy about it, but a large part of this is thanks to this guy because he pushed me into an uncomfortable place to try to stay relevant on YouTube. He upped his game. He was doing well. People in the comments would go, you need to learn how to ride from Jeff. And I'd be like, ah.
Jesus,
so
that's hard.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
All right, so this little town is called Cambria. Cute little town. Okay, so we're gonna head to this little coffee shop, get an espresso. I really like taking a coffee stop. Like 2 hours in, I really enjoyed that. Where do you fall in on like enjoying your ride versus getting the most out of your time?
I think it depends on the time of year. I think this time of year, I don't want to go too hard too soon, like too intense too soon. But with that being said, like you just mentioned, I mean, there's a balance between how much time do I have, right? Sometimes I only have a couple hours to get out, and I need to get fit in those 2 hours, so I don't have time to stop for 20 or 30 minutes at a coffee shop. You have to sacrifice the coffee stop in order to get the TSS.
We don't really hang out ever outside of this one day, but
Bass Lake is far away.
maybe next year we can do a project together or do something cool.
I love it, man. Always a pleasure riding with you too.
Yeah, man, thank you.
For being a cyclist, yeah.
We have said goodbye to Jeff. Man, I really like Jeff. This year has been an absolute banger of a year, just like 2021 was. Didn't think there's any way I could top it. 2022 has been insane. And this whole vlog series this month is gonna be a little bit about telling you these old stories that never really, you know, got any light, but also just diving into a lot of these little things that I've learned. And look, I'm not trying to be no guru, bro. I'm not a bro-ru, a brew-ru, a guru-brew. But man, I'm turning 37 next week. And, you know, there's been some things that I've learned and I'd like to share some of that. But first, this and everything I've ever done is brought to you by Delta G Ketones. Tactical. Tastes like battery acid, but makes you feel like you're doping. Ew. Don't try that at home, kids. Oh yeah.
Hey babe.
She's being funny and trying
How
to.
was your ride?
She's trying to be all scripty.
We missed you.
That's funny. She's funny right now. All right, we gotta head into town, go to dinner, be with the family, have a good time. Tell the camera what's going on and what you did today and all that stuff.
Hi, we're in...
Unsubscribe to this channel.
I love this girl. I love this girl.
Look at that new jacket she got. Lululemon, bro? Do you even know?
Black Friday?
Black Friday? Dude, okay, so here's the thing. Like, Lululemon only usually has one sale rack. Oh my goodness, they had like 7.
Yeah, so okay, that we're gonna start doing these again for this year, and got a lot of cool stories, and there's a lot of these are gonna take place at a new location. So again, we're at a rental house. We are leaving and going home soon, but I kind of have an exciting story to tell you there.
What's the exciting story?
The where else?
Oh.
Spoiler alert. So anyways, thank you for watching. I think I got this camera working. I think I got it fixed. So I appreciate you. My Bubba's is upstairs hanging out. I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow, but right now kind of still vacation mode before we actually get home and get back into work mode. So thank you, Jeff, for riding with me. Jeff's always an awesome guy. Don't need to go tell you to check out his channel. You already know who he is. And as always, Vegan Cyclist. Yeah.
Wait, what were you want me to do?
I was just trying to kiss you. Awkward.